Welcome back to Cryptos Are Us. I'm George. We're all George. So tonight, things are getting hot once again. Bitcoin is up, alts are up, crypto market is up. So tonight, let's talk about Bitcoin and these specific crypto altcoins that are set to explode in 2024. And yes, we're getting very, very, very close to 2024. So let's do this. Welcome, guys. Look at Bitcoin up over 43,000 again. This morning we were a little bit below. We're still going sideways, but more and more good news about Bitcoin comes in every single day. Every single day. Today, I saw this. This is the macro stuff, like global stuff. Both Iran and Russia officially ditch US dollar for trade. Been talking about this for a while. A lot of these sanctioned countries, they're getting sick of the sanctions. And they're just wondering, why do we put up with the US and the US dollar, right? Let's get off of it. Well, this may be the start of something. Not to say that, this is a good thing for the US. Obviously, it's not. But it does show that the strength of the dollar, what it represented once before, is no longer in the future. Okay? And that is why you see today, DXY just crashed. And that's a good thing for Bitcoin, right? So when people are getting out of the dollar, what do they get into? Well, they get into a variety of things. But a lot of people are getting into Bitcoin. A lot of people are getting into Bitcoin, which is why Bitcoin had one of the most fantastic gains of this year. Not just Bitcoin, but the entire crypto market cap. We have come up really, really strong this year. Okay? The year is not going to end where we are. The year is going to end even better, I believe. In this last few days, we got a few more days. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days left of this year. I think we're going to have even more explosiveness, okay? This is what you call the Santa rally. Even though we're past Christmas, we're seeing the effect, right? And here's the better news. 2024 is going to be even better, right? So we're getting a lot of hopium, right now, right? A lot of joy, seeing all the gains, right? All the greens. Like, how can you not feel it right now? But like I said, it's going to be better in 2024. Okay, we got some ETFs that's coming up. And in fact, the SEC wants every fund manager to update their application by the 29th. So that's only a day away or 2 days away. Okay. And then afterwards, approvals coming in the first week of January. In case, knock on wood, in case somehow there's a sliver of a chance it doesn't, well, it's okay. Then we just have to wait until March, which is only 1 month away from the halving event, right? So all this goodness is right around the corner. And that's why you got large whales, institutions, retail investors, all buying and FOMOing and accumulating right now. I mean, Saylor himself, in the last 3 months, bought 30,750 Bitcoin, which represents 38% of BTC mined, almost 40%. Starting in April, that's 76% of all Bitcoin mined in a 3-month period. So basically, you have this one company that's not even the biggest company on the planet. What this guy is trying to make, what his point is, MicroStrategy is a small fish in a large ocean. It is the 1,579th biggest company in the world. But what if the first 1578 catch on, right? You got one company that has bought like close to 190,000 Bitcoins. wait until the big boys start buying. Okay, and it's going to happen. And more of it is going to happen in 2024 and 2025 as Bitcoin rises due to a variety of reasons I've said many times. But the halving event is definitely one of them. SPY ETF is another. And what about just history? What about history? I mean, I showed this on a thumbnail. I mean, this is clear as day. Okay, what happens when you have a breakout? Well, you form a new high. That's what's going to happen, right? So, of course, people are going to come in, and this time around, we're like right there. After we break out of this, as we head into 2024 and 2025, we will definitely form a new high. And it's going to be unlike anything we have ever seen before. It's going to be monumental. Again, I don't think we can predict how high Bitcoin can go at this point, but the amount of money coming in will be astronomical, and just can't even picture it. But these guys are loading up right now, like Michael Saylors of the world. They're loading up. Look at all these whale alerts from this afternoon. You got $161 million transfer from Coinbase to an unknown wallet. I mean, these are hundreds of millions that we're talking about here. And then you got another one, 164 million being transferred, right? So you got a ton that are being transferred. And here's the thing, again, if you're looking at this cycle, it's like we're not even anywhere close to the top yet. So even though it's so exciting, it's very, very exciting right now, we're not even in the red. We're not in the parabolic phase yet. That doesn't even come until probably mid to late 2024. And then it gets really interesting. But right now, we're just kind of in recovery mode. And recovery mode has been so good already. That's the thing, right? It's going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right. Now, that's Bitcoin. But today, you'll notice that the entire market is roaring upwards. Even Ethereum. I think Ethereum went up because I badmouthed it this morning, but, you know, whatever. I take credit for pumping Ethereum, but no. But yeah, even some of the stalest crypto today have gone up. Look at BNB. BNB up 13%. What did I tell you guys about BNB? So much FUD around Binance. People ask me, should I just get rid of BNB? Is it ever going to move? It has been non-moving, right? I've always said, based on history, BNB tends to do that for long periods of time, and then it starts moving. Sometimes you just think it's never going to go up, and then it starts going at 13% today for no apparent reason. Another one that does that is Cardano. Cardano, so many people have been so disappointed in Cardano. Like, what is going on? Why does it never move? Well, it's up 10% today. Another one that hasn't been moving a lot, Chainlink, up 17% today. These are fantastic projects, definitely worth holding. That's why a lot of times when people ask me, well, should I switch for this or should I switch for that, right? Well, sometimes as soon as you switch, that's when the thing that you switched starts pumping, right? So today is one of those days. But not only that, like today is just a very hot day. Very hot day overall, except for Solana and Avalanche. They're still taking their breathers because they have gone up a lot before, but others have gone up. So let me talk about some of these ones that have gone up, and I think they're going to continue to do well in 2024, okay? Obviously, ETH is having a good day, up 8%, almost as high as 10% at one point, okay? Why is ETH going up all of a sudden? Well, like I said, because I badmouthed it this morning, or it could be due to this Cancun upgrade that's going to happen sometime this year or this next year, right? Is it going to be in January or at least parts of it? Is there a new improvement protocol to get us closer to it? Yes. And what is it supposed to do? It's supposed to decrease gas fees, but specifically Not for the mainnet, for the L2s. So the L2s actually gained a lot of strength from this improvement protocol, but Ethereum is still working on their ultimate sharding solution that will scale them at one point to 100,000 transactions per second. Okay? 100,000, that's a lot. But in the meantime, it's nowhere close, but we have those L2s. So the first one I'm talking about, you see it right here, Optimism. Optimism is up like 20 something percent today, and it's been going up a lot more throughout the week. Okay. Why has it been going up? Well, it's because of this new thing that they're trying to implement called a super chain. So unlike a lot of other projects out there that are trying to build interoperability through bridges, okay, they're not. They're just trying to connect up to all these other L2s. And they want to connect them all together and make a super chain, which is kind of interesting. And this is a different approach than, say, Arbitrum. Arbitrum is trying to come out with side chains on top of Arbitrum called L3 chains. Optimism is not going that route. They just want to connect up all the L2s. Okay? And recently, they signed up Lisk. So it's not like they're taking over, but they're just making it so the chains connect to each other in some way, and then they could talk to each other in a seamless and easy manner, and just makes everything really easy. And same thing with Base. They want to do that with Base as well. And there's a variety of other chains that they want to connect to, and there's just going to be one big super chain. That's why there's a lot of hype around this, why Optimism is doing well, right? So it makes a whole lot of sense. Their daily active addresses, their daily transactions, right? DEX volume, everything is going up right now. So this is the reason why Optimism is doing well, simply because they have a lot of momentum, a lot of users, a lot of volume right now. TVL is also growing by leaps and bounds, right? So they are definitely in a very good spot right now. They're up like, I'm pretty sure they're up like 20% today, or even higher than that. Yeah, 22% today, all right? 3.7 billion. They are huge. Now, another L2 that I don't talk about a lot, they're relatively small, almost 10 times smaller, is Scale. But Scale is also up 30% today. The L2s are blowing up. Today is just a good day. Everything is blowing up. But, you know, L2s in general are doing very well. Scale is up 30%. They are also a layering solution for Ethereum, right? They're all about creating side chains that go on top of Bitcoin. And what's interesting about Scale is they're gasless. So basically, as all transactions are free, but they charge the developers a monthly cost to make up for it, which is kind of interesting. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. But they create all these dApps, and they're considered side chains for Ethereum. So that's kind of how they work, but they're also very fast, right? Very scalable. And here's the thing too. They're very active already with gaming. I didn't know how active they were until I saw this. Look at this. 230,000 gaming addresses. And they are way, way, way above the likes of Polygon, or even Ethereum, or Solana, or Immutable, or Arbitrum. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know how big or active they were in gaming. Here's one, War Eden, that actually just looks like, you know, World of Warcraft. And this is being built on top of Scale. So they're actually very, very active already in the gaming space. And again, if you look at this, active users is blowing up on Scale. So this is also another interesting L2. Doesn't get a lot of coverage, right? We always talk about Arbitrum and Optimism and Polygon and, you know, all these big boys, but Scale could be interesting. Quite interesting, especially because of how big they are in gaming. And then lastly, since I talked about Chainlink, Let's talk about Chainlink some more. Chainlink co-founder says Bitcoin ETFs will fuel mass institutional adoption, which is true. That's definitely true. That's why I've been hyping up ETFs for a long time. But Chainlink itself today woke up. Why did it go up like 17, 18% today? There's really no like big reason, 17% today, other than you got mysterious whales that just started buying a whole bunch of Link. Why did whales start buying a whole bunch of Link? I don't know. Just because they wanted to, or they know something's coming, or they simply just like it. They're just DCing. Today's one of those days where everything's up and people are trying to figure out what to buy. Like I'm going to be doing that when I show my DCA portfolio, right? And I think a lot of people just think that Chainlink is undervalued right now, right? So you just got a whole lot of whales that's buying a whole bunch of Chainlink, and that's why they're up. Like I said at the beginning, you have several coins that tend to be very, very slow at times. Chainlink is one of them. And then they get their turn, and then they make a next leg up, right? That's what happens every single time. All right, that's pretty much it. Now let's look at my DCA portfolio, which is blowing up. Last week was like plus 28%. The week before was like 15%. Now we're up to 32%. Okay? Like I said, all I've done with this is put $100 in every single Wednesday night with you guys without any fancy trading. Basically, just buying what I think I like, what I think is undervalued or what's oversold or what I like. And I've been doing that for almost 2 years now, going all the way to the top and bottom and now back up again, right? So that shows you the power of DCA. And it would not surprise me by the end of 2025, this portfolio will be over $200,000. To go up 10x from here is actually, I believe, a conservative number. And I'm going to prove it to you guys. We'll see by the end of 2025, the end of this cycle. Can I get this up to 200,000 plus simply by putting $100 per week, which is not a whole lot considering how expensive eating out is these days. Every time I eat out, even alone, it's probably like $20. With a family, it's at least $80 or $100, right? Getting those cups of coffee from Starbucks, $4, $5, $6 each, right? If you just don't do those things, save a little money, act a little frugal, and then put it into your DCA portfolio, well, you're gonna get rewarded. You're gonna get rewarded. Anyways, let's see. So this is my breakdown. Oh, I should go back. I should show you guys. This is what it looks like right now. So in case you're wondering, BTC makes up about 37%, ADA 4.4, Solana 8.5, Matic 3.6, ETH is 7, VET is 3.2, and AVAX 6.9. 5 and others 28.88, right? At one point in time, Bitcoin was at 50%. It was above 50%, but because the others have come up so much, that's why it has shrunk, right? And this is why I hold alts, because alts, when they pump, they will really pump and they will outperform Bitcoin. So for this week, well, I have such a large Solana bag already, but I would say this is a great time to be DCAing Solana while it's taking a breather. Same thing, great time to be DCAing Avalanche while it's taking a breather. But let's see, today you got big movers, all green basically. Arbitrum up 28%. This morning I covered Arbitrum, but they're skyrocketing now. Even Cadena's skyrocket. Pepe is going up too. Everything's up today, except Cock. I should just put the $100 in Cock, because everyone needs some Cock in you. Yeah, even Snack is doing well. Snack has been doing really well too, as meme coins go. Even Sheeb is up a little bit. Near Protocol is down. They've been hot. So, like, if you look at all time, I don't know why this keeps getting cut off now. But Phantom and Cosmos are both down still. Near and Polkadot are down. Although Polkadot has been coming up a little bit. And then Algorand is still down. Decentral, Gala, ApeCoin, EOS, Ecomi, man. Ecomi is never going to come back. Chiliz, Flow, Arweave. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to buy some more. You know, the smart thing to do, and Stacks is down today. Interesting, Stacks is down, but still, overall, it's already up. I think today you just got to go with the basics, okay? Like, I've been saying I love Solana and Avalanche. I'm just going to stack those two. I mean, there's just really, you know, you can't go wrong with either. My buy button got, hidden because it's cut off. So I don't even know how, I forgot how I bought it last time. I think I just typed it. Yeah, I just typed it. Let's buy $50. Let's buy $50 each. How do I buy it? Where's the buying button? What did I do last time? Add transaction. There we go. All right. So let's do $50 in Solana. So 0.4824. And then I'll change this to AVAX. And then do $50 in this. 1.2. All right. So this week, just kept it simple. Go with the two that's down for the last 24 hours, Solana and Avalanche. But things are looking good. Things are looking good with this DC portfolio, just like this market. All right, let's do some Q&A. I'll be honest, I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm going to try to keep this Q&A short. I did miss a couple of super chats. I apologize. A lot of them are off screen now. Lowrider, a non-rotating out of pump sat bags, getting into quality coins. Ethereum Classic is definitely not a quality coin, so I don't know why you list that in there. Link is a quality coin, but Ethereum Classic, just tell me why it's a quality coin. It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. What do you think about Neon EVM, a layer 2 Solana? Someone asked me that this morning. I didn't have time to look at it. It looks fine, but I don't know too much about it. My SNEC is up big time. Me too. SNEC is doing very well. It's one of the meme coins that didn't dump yesterday. Everything dumped yesterday, but SNEC didn't, and that kind of shows you how strong the community is, because no one panicked. CM93 asks, George, should I keep pushing to get 32 ETH if you want to come up with your own node and stake? Sure. If you want to do that, there's nothing wrong with it. Even if you didn't want to stake, having 32 ETH, there's nothing wrong with that. What do you think about approval ETS being priced in? There's a couple of articles that came out yesterday. The answer is no. They can't anticipate how much money is flowing in. It's not like one of those things where it's like, okay, this is going to happen, that's it, right? like an upgrade. A lot of times you have these upgrades and people know the dates. It's buy the rumor, sell the news, because after the upgrade, nothing happens. With ETFs, you don't know how much money is going to be flowing in that day, that week, that month, that year. There's no way to anticipate that. That's just really silly to think about. What do you think about the meme coin Chihuahua on Cosmos? I'm tapped out of memes right now. And Cosmos itself is not the hottest chain. So I'm just going to skip that. Man, so many super chats here. Any opinion on the whole Mexi issue? The people funds are getting frozen or is it FUD? No, it's based on what they said. They froze people accounts that they think are wash trading or manipulating the market. That's what they said. I can't verify if that's true. So if you don't believe it, then move to another exchange. Midas is up huge with a low market cap. I can't talk about it because I don't know enough about it. Is it safe to rebalance my portfolio on my ledger via SEX or leave alone? Sure. Simple Green. It makes it sound like you're afraid to put any money into a SEX. Sure, of course you can. There's a lot of good ones out there. But you could do the swaps within Ledger. But if you're talking about there's not enough, I don't know, not enough pairs or whatever, you could always do it through other, other dexes. There's a lot of options. But if you want to transfer to a SEX to exchange and pull out, of course you could do that. Is it time to sell Bonk and move on and add more? Or add more? I don't know, man. You decide. I think Bonk is going to do very well in the bull market. But right now it's selling off. So can it come back? Yes. It's kind of like Pepe. Pepe, once it hit a billion, it did shoot down to like 200 million. And then now it's back up to like 700 million. Right? Like, no, 600 million. I'm not saying that it's going to happen with Bonk, but, they're so big that they're not going to die off. But if there's a better play, then sure. Or you want to take some profits. Mech, message retracted. Okay. ETH's demise is greatly exaggerated. I have been quoted that because I've said it. Fran and Cardano. Someone asked me about that this morning already. They weren't really moving. It's not like they were moving. SNEC is still, Fran is down 7%. So now they have this other one, PP. No, they're also not doing that well either. SNEC is still the best performing, highest liquidity, and they did not dump after yesterday, which is actually quite impressive. Where you go buy with 100K you made? I already put it into others already. I'm just keep rotating into more and more. I just keep buying more. That's all I do. Like Infinite, or like Infinity, no, Infinite. Happy to say in May, I had 6.5K in my investments. I'm going to end the year with 26K. That's a net positive of $20,000. Congratulations. That is pretty amazing. Lowrider says F meant ETH. Is that a question or a statement? I don't know. George, been trying to connect radio with my Phantom wallet to tap into some memes, but it's not working. I'm sorry, man. I'm not customer support for Phantom. Mine works just fine. You hit connect wallet and it works. I don't know what's wrong with your setup, but it should work. I don't know. Am I bullish on Tezos? No, I'm not. Never been bullish on Tezos. Should I buy Solana now? I'm a big fan of Solana. I'm going to keep stacking Sol until they break through their previous high. Slim York, thank you. Lots of love from Cambodia. Wow. Awesome. Appreciate the support. Awesome to hear that you're watching from Cambodia. Richard is asking, how is the night going? My portfolio is doing pretty well, but myself, man, I'm coming down with something. I mean, I thought I healed, but now I feel worse, so I'm going to get off soon. Is the Gone meme anything to write home about? Well, you spelled right wrong. I don't know. I didn't check it since this morning. I totally forgot about it. It was going up. It's about the same point as this morning. I don't know. I don't know if this is worth getting into. Maybe. You know, under 10 million. If you want to degen a little bit, you know, take a risk, whatever. Slim York, you need to stop that shilling of Kimbo, man. If you could only hold one coin for the next 10 years that isn't BTC or ETH, what would it be? Why? Why couldn't it be Bitcoin or Ethereum? Even Ethereum I wouldn't hold for 10 years. The only thing I would hold for 10 years would be Bitcoin. 10 years is a long time. Everything else could be outdated and surpassed. So there's nothing that would hold for 10 years. 100% for certain outside of Bitcoin. Thoughts on Quant? Not a fan of Quant. They're all B2B. They're not B2C. So what's Yearn? I don't know. Never. They've been hacked like 4 times in the past, so never gotten a Yearn bandwagon because of it. Crypto mining stocks. Hey, if you want a stock, get Coinbase. Forget crypto mining stocks. Coinbase is going to outperform them all in 2024. So if you're into crypto stocks, just go with Coinbase. Do you think Coinbase will airdrop Basecoin? I don't know. They have to win their lawsuit against SEC. And again, I don't know. Even if they win, I don't think they're going to dare do that because they don't want the SEC on their ass again. So probably not. Yeah. All right, guys, we'll get out of here. I don't feel that well. So overall, today's a pretty good day. Everything's going up. And it's going to keep going to the end of the year. And 2024 is going to be even better. There's a lot of catalysts. And there's a lot of gains to be had. So stay strong, my friends. Smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, have a good one. Take care.